P. Hold it down.
Hold it down.
Yeah, I'm not even shot. Let's go.
We got. Wow.
Excuse me.
You don't get no screws here. We're gonna get you right there.
I was even on perfect.
He's like,
Hello, everybody. I don't know how to TikTok.
Lazy cat.
oh, Kate Baker.
What up, Kate Baker?
Crazy.
All right, you already know.
Shit. What's up, Mike? What's up? I got Mike. I am a guy to get Mike. I'm a guy to get Mike.
What he named this one? Honestly, let's break down ThunderBolts. New Avengers.
Parentheses, the new Avengers.
New Avengers
Man,
indeed.
look. Man, fuck.
They call themselves the New Avengers. I'm calling them the Attenders. They ain't no Avengers. They attending. They not avenging.
Their attending is crazy. I mean, we're talking about it already. Realistically, I was debating my buddy about this because he was like, yeah, dude, like, I don't know, he said I wasn't giving him a chance, but he's also the same dude that, like, isn't really giving Superman a chance, and the film ain't even out yet. But I'm like, because I was like, dude, like, this is a sorry-ass Avengers team. And he's like, dude, like, what are you talking about? I'm like, brother, the only one that's doing anything to make this an Avengers team is Sentry. And even he can't do anything because as soon as he does something, then he's going to turn into Void and fuck everything up. So realistically, they just have a whole team of super soldiers that arguably do the same shit, except for Ghost. That is all they are. They are not an Avengers team. They are a squad. They are not a hit squad, but
Suicide Squad.
You know, like, say that again. They're basically a Suicide Squad. They're not like there are the ThunderBolts. They're not the Avengers. Like, the Avengers is like, I'm not trying to be the people because they even have that in the film where people are like, not my Avengers. But like, realistically, man,
I'm trying to be one of them people. They not my Avengers for real.
Because like, realistically,
I'm not claiming them as no Avengers. I'm calling them the Attenders, bro.
Because I mean, let's think about it, right? We talking about, like, okay, so there's an Avengers level threat. Thanos shows up. Ultron shows up. Fucking
the Void shows up.
The Void shows up. They only were able to handle the Void because they already had an established relationship with him.
With
Bob. Right, especially Yelena. So they just had to give him a hug and just let him know he was loved. And then that's how they defeated the Void. If they did not have any other prior established connection, relationship, they would have been fucked.
Dead.
Everybody in New York would have been fucked.
I don't know if that actually kills you. I assume it kills you because me and Dizzy did kind of piece some shit together.
Yeah.
About like from the get here. So I believe that does kill you eventually.
Oh, eventually.
If you stay in that Void shit for too long.
Mm.
But yeah, like everybody would just got hold. Like, I'm sorry, but they was tweaking with that whole Avengers shit.
They were. I love ThunderBolts. It was my entry to the MCU. They might be rebranded as the New Avengers, but they will always be the ThunderBolts to me. And that's valid, Tom.
They'll always be the ThunderBolts to me. You feel me?
Because it's like, there's a mosquito in my room. Mink it up, kick. Mink that mosquito up.
I hope that mosquito bite you.
Damn.
I hope he drink your blood religiously.
Not religiously. But no, that's the thing, right? Because, like, they are the new Avengers. Like when I hear Avengers, I think of like a team of like numerous superheroes that do different things and that are also capable of an Avengers level threat.
Right.
I do not see anybody on this team outside of Sentry occasionally being able to take on an Avengers level threat.
Not a single one.
Like, the rest of them is, again, more like a Suicide Squad to like handle smaller shit.
Like, I'm not even trying to be petty, but deadass, take this crew and put them in New York in 2012, my nigga.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
On,
that's not no.
What are they finna do to these aliens and Loki? Like, not a damn thing.
That's
they
what
ain't got a Hulk. They got them big ass fucking aliens in the sky and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like them being a Thunderbolts, I like that because it makes more sense. The New Avengers, I'm like there's probably a narrative reason for that. I'm sure, but I'm just like I don't see I'm sorry. Like they're not taking down Avengers level threats. I'm sorry, they're not. Even with Sentry, because then he as soon as he gets activated and does something, he's then gonna just do a 180, become the Void. That's how his powers work.
Sorry ass nigga.
Like for however many people the Sentry saves, the Void kills just as many people, like on purpose. That's how his powers work. That's why he doesn't just like, oh, let me just suit up. There's a rocket in the sky. He can't, because he'll save the rocket, then turn to the Void, and then like he'll grab the rocket, push it into space, turn into the Void like an hour later, fly, grab the rocket, bring it back to Earth. That's exactly how that shit would happen. Because it's like the Void don't fuck around, dude.
The Void was wild.
Also, the actress.
Is the Void in the comics too? Like that's how Sentry is.
Yeah, like literally how like Sentry will save people and all that. So even Sentry himself, like his alter ego, like Bob, like he is like a drug head. Like he does have a very very rough background. So like all of that is very lore accurate. But yes, in the comics, like the Void does just show up and starts murking as many people as he saved as a Sentry, basically. You know, it's pretty bad. But it's I will say again, the actress that played as Taskmaster, she was done very dirty. Huh? Wait, what? He said what?
Oh my goodness! Oh wait, what's one? What is one? Is it that? Grab my.
Hold on, I wanna.
Who's gonna be here for this one?
So what we were talking about basically that like they're not really an Avengers team, they're more like a Suicide Squad or like a squadron of people that they handle like less yeah. They handle less threatening threats. B said put this same group in 2012 with the Chitauri invasion.
What they doing?
Oh shit. Oh, Sentry.
Whoa, Sentry
Sentry not gonna do shit either.
He
can't unless they want to deal with the Void.
Correct, because that's exactly how that's gonna happen.
Which that's the only way they will be able to survive. That's the only.
I'm not even
That's
sure,
the
gang.
only. I feel
He's
not
still
even
watching
survive.
Loki. We don't
Not
know
even
how
survive,
strong
but like.
Loki magic is, so like. Nigga,
I mean,
he got shadow powers for real though.
As far as
Like
we know,
Loki was a god with magic. I don't really think he could just
Like,
poof that nigga away. In my opinion.
I think like it depends, like, because the Sentry and the Void are strong as shit. Like they are like
no.
as Superman as you can get
Well,
without
we
making him
was,
too overpowered.
Yeah, when I was looking up his powers and shit, he got.
It's almost like Silver Surfer. Remember we looked up Silver Surfer's powers, and it was literally just everything.
Yeah.
Anything you could
like
think of.
Manipulation. There's even some bears have reality manipulation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Sentry's up there, like he's strong as shit.
In that specific situation, he could probably poof him.
You got
I
two
believe.
energy drinks?
No, that's the one Red brought.
Oh. You want to take this one?
Why?
I think-
Nigga, you open my drink? See the shit I gotta deal with?
Oh.
I opened it and I was like, wait, this ain't what I got.
There's two of them though. There's two of the same ones right there.
It's empty, isn't it?
Is it?
No.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's got a little bit though.
It's half full.
Oh, nigga.
Oh.
That don't work.
He said that shit don't work. It
Are you
turned
want
out.
me to put this in the fridge then?
No. You can. I realize because I do have drink a lot of my energy drinks
You do.
that after a while it don't when they open it don't energize.
That's why I was always confused when you like kind of drank it over the course of a day. I'm like, brother, when it's open, you got like an hour and maybe two. Not an hour. Like you have like over the course of like maybe 12 hours.
Yeah.
But then like it steadily declines in terms of strength. And I
Yeah.
thought you knew that.
I knew that after because remember I wasn't a big energy drinker, so I
That's
learned
true.
that after a while. Like
Yeah, it's kind of like soda. Like how soda loses fizziness after being exposed and shit.
I just realized I got the Wheaties box. That shit was funny as hell.
who's
You
your
tried to-
favorite on the team? And what's your opinion on
My
the
favorite would definitely be Yelena or
Yeah.
Bucky.
Mine's
Bucky came a long way from that racist Nazi guy.
Red Guardian.
Red guard.
Especially at the end, that nigga, he funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Actually, can
He funny
I
as hell.
change mine? You go first, but I'm gonna change mine whenever you do.
So Red Guardian, for sure, for me. My bad.
Nah, you good.
Because that nigga, I mean, I feel like some of his jokes actually hit. He was a good.
Oh, 100%.
He was a good break with all this depression. Like, if you see their face, bro, it's just like
they just run down.
I mean, a lot of them come from, you feel me, not a good background. So,
no, nigga, Taskmaster. I feel bad for the actress because like her character, in my opinion, was written a little poorly. Because she would have been a great Taskmaster. I don't like people were saying, "Oh, why is she a woman?" I don't give a fuck about that nigga. So long as she's a good character, that's all that matters.
Right.
But they butchered her as Taskmaster. Like she don't speak. She's just a drone. She don't even got like power. It's weird. I don't like how they did Taskmaster. But that's why they wrote her off.
That's what I was about to say. She's actually my favorite Thunderbolt member.
Taskmaster?
Yeah.
That's why
That's
like
such
which is
wait.
like no good.
Let's
look right.
I'm
upset for the actress because like her character got written off at the very beginning. Like again, spoiler warning. It's been out for like a month.
About
Yeah, it's been
so
on-
spoiler
it came out May
this
2nd.
whole
Yeah,
this whole talk podcast, what we want to call it.
it's gonna
This is gonna be spoilers. We're
spoilers.
talking
Spoiler heavy.
heavy spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoiler heavy.
And so 3, 2, 1. Did you click off yet? Okay. Anyway, yeah, I know Taskmaster gets fucking domed in the first like 20 minutes.
That shit was so funny.
Which is like, damn, but also like every part of the promotion where it's like promotional art or they're like on a red carpet, like the actors.
She's in that bit. Yeah.
Sometimes if they're like physically somewhere, the actors ain't even there sometimes because it's like she got
5
hoed.
minutes.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
why is she in the promotional art if she's not actually there? Every time I see it, I'm like, damn, y'all did it
Damn.
bogus because she's not there. She's not even. The team wasn't even. She's literally not
Now-
on the team. The team wasn't assembled when she died.
I wonder if it was like some behind the scenes, like
Controversy?
she didn't want to really do it.
No,
So
she
they
might
like
got
wrote
a
her
bigger.
off.
She might have got a bigger part, and she was like, "Fuck this."
I hope she gets a better part because again, the character that she was given, how they wrote the character, I don't think was good, and I think that's why they killed her off
And
like
that,
that.
I
Especially
feel
like
like
that.
that's not even. I don't know. My opinion, I feel like her character, like, cause we did was talking about it. Like, wasn't she at the end of Black Widow's movie like no longer a drone that couldn't speak, and like she was actually able to like
I think so.
have her own thoughts and
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
and do whatever she wanted. That's why she
Yeah.
didn't kill Black Widow. Like,
Mhm.
so I didn't even get the whole point of killing her off because now she can actually just be a character. Like, she didn't have to be no mindless, no talking robot. Like, she could just be a character. Y'all could have fleshed that out more and shit.
They
But
gave her.
instead,
Yeah,
they decided
yeah.
to just pop her ass in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
It's like,
Which
why
is
would you
crazy.
give somebody the access to have a character growth
Mhm.
and then just kill them?
And then just kill him. Petty.
Like that part is crazy.
No.
But,
Over petty.
When it comes to my favorite Thunderbolt, I would say Yelena's definitely my favorite. I am kind of torn between her, Red Guardian, John Walker, and Bucky.
damn, that's a whole.
And maybe, honestly, the whole team except for Ghost. I'm not
I was
gonna
about to
lie.
say, you probably going to say the whole thing.
Nigga,
man.
John Walker!
Hear me out.
Hold on.
Fuck!
Wait.
Fuck that nigga!
I agree, but hear me out, right?
Right.
I agree because fucking, cause obviously, like, I love Captain America: Winter Soldier, the TV
Okay.
show. And I was talking. It's funny because my buddy Tommy, ironically enough, he relates a lot to John, not in the bad ways, because obviously he
I was
murdered
about to
somebody,
say.
but like he relates to him because it's like, what was it? Because he said, I think he said like if he was to like, my buddy said if he was to be a Captain America, he would see himself being more of like an asshole Cap. Which I could agree with him. He wouldn't be like an evil asshole. He'd just be like a good dickhead, kind
Like
of.
kind of like a Deadpool type of asshole. Where
Yeah,
you can
basically.
get kind of annoying. It's like, all right, bro, shut up for a second. Like when
Let's do
Wolverine
the
was
job
getting
now,
so
okay.
irritated with Deadpool type shit. I get
You
you
know,
going.
it's like he'd be a mix between Deadpool and John, because like John is like a lot more sarcastic and more dry, and Deadpool was like a little more goofy and like aloof and everything. But like again with John, he's an interesting case because again he was like the villain in the show Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Facts.
But like how I liked, I really want to rewatch this film because it was like it had like very important like the message was pretty important in my opinion with like finding your community, finding like your found family, and like
for sure,
and-
we definitely want to hit into that.
oh yeah, and so I love that's why I really want to rewatch it again. But that's the thing with John, like everybody on the team is like scarred or been messed with or everybody has a troubled past, right? With John, it was like him becoming Captain America, he was like physically and to a degree like statistically mentally, like he did prep to be Captain America. Like he did the work to be Captain America. When they talk about him in the show, like everything he did tested off the charts physically, again mentally, everything. Like he was for America, he was like the perfect next guy up. But like in spirit and morality, he wasn't Captain America. So that's
the most important shit.
Right. And that's the thing when it comes to the super soldier serum in Marvel. It's similar to like how money is in real life, that like it makes you more of what you already are. So that's why Steve Rogers was like a super Boy Scout. That's why Red Guardian is just a Soviet Union fucking patriot. Bucky's kind of just there. he was part of like Hydra, and then he like deviated and everything. But that's why John Walker's just.
Wait, Bucky got a super soldier serum?
Yeah, he's not supposed to, but in the MCU he has
Oh,
one.
in the MCU he does have one. Okay, my bad. I didn't know that. I didn't even know he had one.
That makes a lot more sense.
It does make a lot more sense. I was gonna definitely go into
we about
that
to go
shit.
like,
how the fuck?
I was
literally
doing way
that.
too much crazy shit.
So yeah.
Damn. Okay, well they tweaked in this movie then in another scene. But I'll talk about that later.
Yeah, and so that's why John is also just like a dickhead, because he was already like a conflicted Cap. Like he had questionable morals before the serum, and then he got his serum and just became that. Like that is him. He's not really evil, but he's also not good either. Like you can contract him to murder somebody. Captain America's not gonna do that unless it's a Nazi or somebody that's evil, right? But like again, that's why like I've been like looking into John and everything, because like obviously he's a dad, and I'm not a dad. I'm not relating to him because he's a dad. I'm just saying he is a dad, and there was like that scene when.
So if we go like, is he still? Because I mean, at the end of the movie, like 14 months later, but like we saw the flashbacks of him like
walking out
on his son and shit.
He didn't walk. Well, no, it's weird.
Cause it was like, well, do it yourself. And then
right,
like,
and that was like the dickhead part of him. And I like he don't get me wrong, he was being a terrible father, but I feel like he was like I don't know, like I liked the scene for what it was, because it was like. It's almost like he was one of the old school like toxic masculinity men that didn't know how to open up, and so like his version of like dealing with situations is just to do that, to say like, oh well, like I'm watching him. What do you like? I'm watching him. He's here. He's fine. And it's just like, no, you're not. You're on your phone. You're doom scrolling. And it's like, okay, well, if I'm not doing it good enough, then maybe you should do it. And then he left the room, and like obviously it like that traumatizes him, because like when he touches Bob's hand, Bob, he reflects on that, because that was something that happened in his past, and he's reflecting on like, I was being a terrible dad, I was being a terrible lover. And when Yelena asked him like, yo, like, you good? What the hell was that? He's like, oh, I'm fine. Like how every man that doesn't know how to deal with, how any human doesn't know how to deal with their emotions, that's how they'll respond. They'll say, I'm fine, and they'll give you like a half-hearted smile, which is exactly what he did in the film. And I was like, ooh, damn. And it was obviously Bucky told him off when he captured everybody. He said, oh yeah, like this and that, like you walked out your family.
That shit was so. Cause it came out of
Bucky
nowhere,
was bogus
bro.
as hell. I would have had to run the fade on that nigga. He said, "Don't take it out on me because your wife left and took the kid." I would have, nigga. Oh, nah, fuck that.
I can't blame Bucky, because they're not on good terms. They
not on good terms. They've been beefing, but it was the like. Treated that.
He did treat him.
Treated that nigga.
But
so
I know John was salty as hell with that shit.
But like in the scene, like once they left the compound, and like they didn't leave with Bob, but they left. Like Bob was a distraction and everything.
Right.
And they were in the desert. They were talking. I think that's when he mentioned he has a kid. And he's like, oh yeah, like all you had to do is just like as a parent, just do the best. Like basically do the best you can and like hope it works out. And that's why, like, when Bucky called him out for like his family leaving him, like Yelena looked at him because she realized that he wasn't he was lying, or not really lying, but like he was lying when he said he was fine, and like talking about like from a parent's perspective, like
as if
he's not perfect. Which is like, I think again, that's why I like him as a character, because like he's he's trying. He is a dickhead. He's an asshole, and again, he's not a good dad, but like. Them showing him reflecting on that moment and trying to do like being able to reflect on that and recognize that he should have done better is like, it's showing that he's trying to be better, and he's capable of being a better person. He's capable of being a better man.
I feel like you're right, and I feel like that message though applies to basically what this whole movie is almost about.
Yeah.
Just everyone around here. Hold on, let me reach over to it.
Yes.
Someone described the Thunderbolts as traumatized but trying. Do you agree?
He said it's attacking. I'm sorry. He started talking about the mosquito.
Also, human and Thunderbolts was funny. Factual. I did laugh a couple times.
It was the humor was good.
Yeah,
100%. Yes. Traumatized but trying. For sure. Yes.
Traumatized but trying. You know, for real. I don't know how long.
He's still on that. Dedicated.
What?
Kick Baker. I don't know why your teeth so yellow.
Mm.
Like you never heard of toothbrush before? You never heard of toothpaste before?
Yeah.
You know what the color white is, gang?
Get him.
Every time you smile, a flashlight just come out.
Get him.
What's up, Llama?
Yellow.
What's up, Llama?
Yo, lying. I don't see his butt. You're hella.
Even Llama. Oh, okay. He said it's perfect.
I'm about to say you better.
I'm about to say, goddamn.
Appreciate the love.
We on the change support.
But yeah, what you were saying.
But with that being said, I do want to change my answer when I said the Red
favorite.
Guardian. Yes.
Oh yeah. Bob. Yeah.
Bob. I.
That's fucking guy.
Get
a
Bob.
lot of
Bob a century. No, I'm joking.
Damn. Which
A little bit, all three.
Nah, I figured.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy. Look, I love Loki so much because I just like those type of. Like, I can't say Bob is a villain.
Right.
He just traumatized as much as everybody else.
He wasn't in that movie.
He was fucked up, right? I mean, nah, nigga.
Good shit, Kick Baker.
If somebody tried to murk me with a kill switch, yeah, I'm going crazy.
Nigga, he was already tweaking before that.
He was tweaking him.
But he didn't kill him. He was like, why should I kill him? She the one who was like, kill him.
He was
like,
about to kill
why
her,
should
though.
I?
Well, she deserved it.
She deserved it.
She
But not to him. Like, to us, yes, we thought, oh, she deserved it. But in his mind, she don't deserve it. He's just like,
well, she was
I can kill you because fuck you, I could just kill you. Like,
I think it was because she was trying to control him. And she did get a little.
She was very manipulative.
He
He started picking up on that shit.
I don't know. In my mind, I nigga turned evil the moment he got powers.
So that's the thing, because like Bob is like, I mean, he's equally as traumatized as everybody else, but like, that's what they got from the comics. They're like, what if you gave like the worst person possible, or not the worst person, but like, if you had like a list of candidates that was to be given a serum 100, 1,000 times stronger than Captain America's serum, who would you give it to, and like, who would be the absolute last person on that list that you'd give the powers to? And that's Bob. Bob is literally the least likely person, the least
Fit candidate.
Thank you. The least fit candidate to receive the powers, and he still received the powers because Buddy's traumatized. He has terrible childhood trauma. Fucking, he's a drug head. He's trying all types of drugs. He was just like mentally not. He's very unsound mentally.
Very.
And that's why when he was given the powers and Val was gaslighting him and gassing him up at the same time, she wasn't wrong saying that like he's the strongest. Like he's literally all the Avengers rolled up into one. But again, that was part of her manipulation. And
100%.
gassing him up, letting him believe I am a god, because that's when he told her, he said oh, like why would God have to answer to like a human? And she's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, well, you said like I'm as strong as all the Avengers rolled into one, and one of them is a god, so why do I gotta do what you tell me to do? Because that's what like I think like it was like it's partly it is him just kind of just
no, he's tweet. I mean, this nigga
egotistical.
this man is I mean, in the movie they show how this nigga been like you said, he's been drug addict.
Oh yeah.
He was in the chicken fighting niggas and shit.
He was beating niggas ass in the chicken.
Obviously, you can just tell that he traumatized when he was in the room and like his dad was beating his mom, and he tried to like step up, and then the mom's like, "You'll make everything worse." So obviously, that was a traumatic thing.
He repeats that throughout the film. Yeah,
he repeats that. So it's obviously just a fucked up person that, in my eyes, I mean, obviously, the Void is just like it's like another part of him.
It is,
obviously, as they show like when they was boxing each other per se, or him boxing himself, but he's trying to feed himself. And I feel like that whole everybody in this bitch is trying, but I like the way they showed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like the way they showed a shadow of him, and then him, and they even showing that the shadow of him almost consumed him. If it wasn't for the rest of them coming to say, like I really like that that growth of that, which is why I make him my favorite. Again, Red Guardian is very close.
Very close. Yeah.
Very close.
Red Guardian.
Red Guardian definitely a W character.
Definitely done. But I think I killed the mosquito. Let's go.
I hope not.
Bet.
I hope that mosquito gets to live in your room and feed on your weak ass bloodline.
You see I'm ignorant. I say, damn, that's right. That's pride as person.
See, I'm arrogant. I say, damn, damn right, that's pride.
Oh.
As person.
Talking about who?
Ah, shit.
Who?
I couldn't tell you, man.
Who you say yours was?
Yelena. I was about to say Yelena, probably. Yeah.
Yelena.
Century. Type shit. So Yelena
Because I really liked her character. I mean, I liked her character a lot in Black Widow, where she was like, you feel me, like that little sister who was funny.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She was that little sister character that was really funny, and I think in this, she was really funny too. But the vibe you get from her was kind of more like, you know what I mean? Like, she get into that main character position. Like, you get to see more of it. Like, you feel me? She was definitely more of a side character in Black Widow, but this one, she was like, I don't want to say the main character got kind of like they all had their little own main character moments.
For sure.
But like, I feel like hers hit the hardest for me. Like, when she was talking, even when she was talking about like, oh, I hate working for Shorty, and then the red guy was like, I would like die. I would burn down the city to get that job type shit. But she was like, she not happy because it was like, you feel me? Her whole life, you feel me? Ran by the red room, brainwashed, manipulated to kill people. Finally, you feel me, get liberated from that. Her and her sister to team up together, take it down. And what is she doing after that? The same old shit. She just going around killing motherfuckers for a different person. You feel me? And I feel like she just really felt like unfulfilled and like, you feel me? She really felt unfulfilled in the whole movie.
For sure.
With that shit. And obviously with the whole, she still like didn't really get the process losing Natasha.
Yeah.
And like, she really had nobody there for her after that happened. She was like, you feel me? I lost my sister, and I lost you at the same time. Like, talking to like the Red Guardian. Like, that shit hit me too. She was exactly like Red said, when she hit the Daddy, I'm all alone. Like, that shit, I was like, she's like, I don't know what to do. I was like, damn it. And that shit really shows, because like, she out there on her own, even though it's like, you feel me? She been out there on her own for a long time. It's like, it don't mean it gets any better. You feel me? It's just rough for her. And I feel like she's always been kind of looking for like a home. You feel me? Even in the first one, when she was like, I think she was the one who was trying to get everybody to like act like a family and shit like that. They was all kind of like, no, we're not doing this dumb shit. But I don't know. I just feel like she always just kind of wanted that, like, wanted the family, wanted the home. And then, you know, her backstory was also hella fucked. Like, her first mission was to set up her homie like that. And they don't even explain what the homie was doing that why she had to get set up.
They really didn't.
It's the Red Room, to be honest with you. They do anything.
We did, because
the Red Room was fucked up.
When they was doing the gun shit and she was the fastest one, they whipped all
everybody got whipped.
So they just be doing.
It's like it was boot camp for kids, basically, for little girls. And it's
worse
even
than boot camp.
It's worse, yeah. Because again, like, if I mean, pretty sure she had the same seizure that Natasha did, that every other Black Widow did. She also can't have kids because they take their uterus out, so they can't. They're just like their bodies and everything about them is used for the mission.
That's fun. Yeah,
that's so fun. What you was saying that? Do you like Natasha or Yelena more? As of at this moment, because that is a debate going on right now.
I think I still like Natasha more at this moment, in my opinion.
I like Yelena more. I'm not gonna lie to you. Natasha's an OG, but like I don't know, Yelena. Whew.
I feel that. I don't know. I feel like I haven't really seen enough of Yelena yet compared to me for Natasha, and I've seen Natasha since Iron Man 2. Yeah. I think the first time she was introduced.
I mean, we really grew up.
We grew up with Natasha.
And I don't know. I just feel like Black Widow was that bitch. Like, even if it was just like to come to hands, I don't think Yelena finna do that to Natasha.
Nah,
Black Widow that bitch.
I think she got it. Ain't gonna hold.
Y'all funny as hell. Tom, I see. I don't think.
Do you guys think Val should have been let off the hook, and why do you think they let her go off scot-free?
I have two things, right?
Cause she made their ass the Avengers.
So it wasn't scot-free at all.
So I was about to say. So I don't think they should have let her off the hook, but I also don't think that they did, because that's why Yelena whispered in her ear, "We own you now," because they have blackmail on her.
Blackmail like a motherfucker.
They have heavy
Bob
blackmail
is a walking fucking blackmail. Like,
that's why when she saw him walk around the corner, she's like, "You're alive." she looked at him like,
Yeah.
You know, trying to keep up a good face because she's like, "Fuck, you're not dead."
I would love that scene. She just give me 1 second. I'm a little busy.
They were about to destroy.
They were about to
her
murder
ass.
her ass.
Even Red Guardian's like, "I killed her."
Red Guardian, man.
They were about to murder her. Hit the and she just hosted a whole press conference. I said, nah, she
If
was
it wasn't
smart
for that press,
because
yeah, no.
I know like they hit it with the like, oh, we own you now, but I'm pretty sure her whole plan was to just be like
I mean,
like the moment she saw that they all brought them back, her moment was immediately like, oh, now I gotta lock in and make these niggas my top priority. Like she was good. They pretty much owned her, even if they wasn't trying to like blackmail her because, like realistically, she don't got nothing else. Like it's either that or you feel me, bitch, you were impeached.
Anyways,
So,
boys, I gotta plan some shit. Red and Dizzy Peace, Lion, find your way to Turkey. Nah, all jokes aside, your hairline ain't even bad.
I know.
But have a good night. If all jokes aside, don't say. You know what?
Have a good night, kid.
Good night, gang.
Sit out. I think that's Senna. Is that you, Senna?
Where?
We got 2 Sin Bun.
But how many channels y'all got? You feel me?
This is 2, right?
Yeah. Two channels in a Twitch, nigga.
How many channels you got?
Damn. I got Disney Channel. I got Cartoon Network. I got
Disney
Nickelodeon.
Channel?
I got the Cartoon Network, man. Got everything, man.
Please, thank you for inviting me to join you guys. I'll be cooking up shortly. Y'all already know. Gang.
Oh.
We about to go crazy.
Crazy,
better
no
go.
one
Done.
said Ghost was their favorite character though? No one felt like Ghost was...
Nigga.
I'm sorry, respectfully.
Let's talk about. Hold on. Hold on.
You heard
Let's talk about.
why he read this her like that? No,
I agree.
she wasn't that bad.
She wasn't.
She not that
Look,
bad.
out of everybody else
She
you can
wasn't
compare.
Taskmaster.
I don't even damn near remember her for real, games.
I mean, she was.
I remember her
She was
going
minute,
to
gang.
open the door.
1 minute, gang.
I remember her getting the truck, and that's all I remember her doing for real.
Demon.
She shot Taskmaster.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah,
She
did.
that too.
I feel like she did something else at the end fight. Oh, she was the one who convinced everybody to, go save Bob type shit.
I thought that was Yelena.
Nah, Yelena went out there by herself without telling anybody.
Oh, everybody else said,
And then-
she did it for a reason.
And then Ghost was like, no, she did it for a reason. We should go follow her and blah, blah. And then everybody did it. You feel me? So, like...
I'm not gonna lie, like... Because, look, they already did all of her character arc in Ant-Man 2, if you can even remember that's where she came from.
I mean,
That's
I
where
remember,
she came
I
from.
remember that's where she
Yes.
came from. I don't remember anything else about her other than that. And, like,
Yeah,
her powers
yeah.
had something to do with the quantum shit.
Yeah.
Something,
So
'cause-
that's why I do remember that.
Because she was phasing, like, she's a ghost, so she's phasing in and out of reality. And so that's why she wears her suit, because her suit, like, keeps her there, and she's able to control her, like, shifting.
Wait, she a ghost?
In,
So she not a bitch who could just teleport through shit? She's an actual ghost.
like, in technical terms, like, she's not able to stay in the physical realm by herself. She needs, like, a device or the suit that she's wearing. She needs that to stay here.
Where the hell is she? She's stuck in
I think she's like going in and out of reality or the quantum realm, because if she's really like no suit, no anything, she will just disappear.
Yo, Ant-Man petty. I know y'all niggas didn't make an Ant-Man 3 where they was in the quantum realm and they even try to spin the block for Shorty to bring her back home.
Well, she's not stuck there. It's just like I don't know if it has to do with the quantum realm. Again, I can't remember. It was Ant-Man 2. But it's something with her powers that like she can't control when she's like phasing in and out of reality. So she doesn't have like a device or a room to go to. She's just by herself, like no gear. She will just phase out. Like
that shit weak as hell.
That shit weak.
There's so many Marvel motherfuckers on this team that got some weak ass powers.
And so
Nigga Bob,
that's what her
Ghost.
this guy. That's what her thing was for though.
Okay,
Like
Bob technically don't got no power.
yeah, but
If
that's
it
what her
would be technical.
that was her arc in Ant-Man 2. Her arc was like, I think her parents got murdered when she was younger. Some experiments happened, and then that's why she's phasing in and out. And then Goliath, Lawrence Fishburne's character, like took her in as like a daughter and like made her a suit that could keep her in reality. That's it. That's basically
That's
it.
it.
Because that's what I remember. So her showing up in ThunderBolts, like that was her trauma. Like she was always like bred from childbirth to
How did she
adulthood.
go from working with Goliath to working with Val?
I think it was something in Ant-Man 2.
bro.
She deviated. I forget.
I will say I gotta rewatch Ant-Man 2, but you feel me?
I'm not. Shit about
By the
it.
way, have y'all reacted to Josh music?
No, I need to.
No.
I would love to.
No, we have not.
Who?
Josh's music.
Josh and Hughes music?
Yeah.
Oh,
Josh
I know
and
The
niggas
controversial Black Widow man, I think it was good, but at least I don't think it was good. At least decent. A lot of people disliked the movie. Your take? Also, Elena losing Natasha wasn't fair. It was best to do her own, bro.
100%. I agree. Yeah, it was a movie.
was a movie.
It was. I think I agree. It was at least decent.
What?
Black Widow movie.
Black
Oh, I
Widow.
thought it was decent. Yeah, decent is
for sure.
good.
Decent for sure.
Yeah.
I think half of them motherfuckers wouldn't have made it out of that movie alive. But
In Black Widow?
yes, especially Harry and Elena wouldn't have made it out that movie alive.
I like a lot. I don't remember what's. I
They
remember
don't
somebody
got no
fell.
super soldier serum.
I think they have like
They
a.
fell out of like a skyscraper.
Oh,
Yeah. They have
Hey.
like a small portion. It's not
Not
noticeable.
in the MCU though.
They do.
Oh, they do in the
It's-
MCU?
Honestly, I don't know.
I thought they never
couldn't
said
tell
it.
you.
I don't think they do the MCU. I know in the comics she had like a weaker version.
Yeah, I think you're right. The MCU might just be skilled
It's
fighting.
just skill fighting.
Yeah. Well,
These
I don't
things
know.
fell out like a 20-story fucking.
I don't know because if you remember in Captain America 4, there was a widow.
I don't know Captain America 4.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Oh, Brave New World.
Brave New World.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry, yeah, Brave New World. There was that really small woman. She was like 5
Oh,
foot.
from the
She is.
Red Room.
She's a widow, and I was rewatching the film,
She was from
and
that
she was manhandling niggas like when
Yeah, she was.
when Isaiah pulled out the gun and shot at Ross. Like there was a man that she grabbed from the ground and literally lifted him up over her head and slammed him into somebody else. And I'm like, okay, so do y'all have a serum? Because
That's some
I don't
strength
think
eater
skill
right
is
there.
doing that. You're like,
Nah.
oh, I'm skilled enough to just lift a grown man over my
Right.
head.
Not
You
even
can
from
hit
momentum, that just
you
straight.
feel me?
I
Dead
guess.
ass momentum. She said, I was damn.
They might have super soldier serum. That's fact.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. Like maybe, probably. It's just like in the comics, it's a weaker form of like the original. So it's there, but it's not there.
Yeah, but they don't really mention it. They might have mentioned it, but I don't really remember them mentioning it.
I don't remember them mentioning either, but
But yeah, like
Elena sure as hell ain't using it if she do, cause I haven't seen her do no feats like that.
like some crazy shit. Yeah, no.
hell no. Hell no. So speaking of these serums, since we on the topic,
A bit better. Yeah. Man.
What
How
would
Green
y'all
does
rank
do
the
that.
serums as far as like strongest to least
Potency?
strongest?
The strongest
potency?
serum.
Yeah,
Let me
because
pull up a list. So
Well,
you
Because,
clearly
like-
Val is fucking the game up with her drugs. I don't know what Shorty did to her serum, but
nigga, I don't
she
know.
fucked the
Nigga,
game
that's
up,
that's
nigga.
some sh-
Nigga, her drugs is crazy work.
Speaking of, where are those drugs at? Oh wait, they burnt.
Yeah,
They
she
burnt
destroyed
up.
all this evidence.
Yeah.
Except for what's it?
What
She
you-
do know how to use it though.
What are you looking at?
Then y'all sent 2 songs to Josh's
damn.
back.
Looking like racks.
Ooh.
Oh, that was the OG one, man.
Ooh.
That was OG. Let me see. OG format. Hydra, U.S. Army,
Okay.
Gamma, Soviet Century. I feel like there's more. There's definitely a list. I saw a video on this actually,
There's definitely more.
going over all the different serums.
Cause I mean I want to be because that's a whole video by itself, but it's just like
Oh.
with so many people that have
Yeah. Oh, the goblet. How about
fucking
that? That's kind of cool, right?
serum.
Yes.
So
So there's a lot.
Oh.
I'm just looking up the list. so
hey,
you-
I mean obviously you're right with the whole Winter Soldier having a serum, but that just reminded me in the movie when Red Guardian and Bucky was talking, he was like, "Oh, what type of serum you have?" He
Mhm.
said, "Oh,
the regular Hydra.
regular." Right? He's like Hydra.
It's not regular.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did say
He's
that.
old,
I
guess so
remember.
now, yeah. He's like,
So I would say, I think this is like a good enough diagram. You guys can see it, but we're looking at it like a diagram of like all the super soldiers that we know of in the
can't
MCU.
see that.
I got you. I'll let you know. So it's Bucky, Red Skull, Red Guardian, Isaiah Bradley, Steve Rogers, Winter Soldier, U.S. Agent, Flag Smashers, if you remember them from Captain America, Winter Soldier, the show. Bruce Banner, Hulk, which Hulk is derivative of a super soldier serum
Facts.
attempt.
Wow.
Leader, which is not really. I think it's like these are characters that also are deriving from that same attempt. So stemming from Hulk, you get his son Scar, She-Hulk, Leader, and Abomination.
It just
and
stemming
Red
from
Hulk.
okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, because they stem from Leader. I see now. That's kind of cool. So in terms of like weakest to strongest, in terms of potency and like how much the super soldier serums will give you, I think weakest that we could say for sure would be.
Yeah, this diagram look fire. Shut up.
Yup. Glad you can see it.
I wonder if I could show y'all this.
Isn't Caps the strongest? Yes and no.
I would say no, clearly.
It's only the strongest because of writing and bullshit.
That was not the strongest after what the fuck Val just came up with.
Correct.
Have y'all not seen what the fuck Sentry was on? Ain't no way Captain America hanging with that nigga. I don't care what the glazing they be doing in.
Well, that's why I say yes and no, because they glaze his ass. Yes, he's the strongest, and no, he's not the strongest.
He was,
So,
maybe.
right. I would say the weakest that I could think of is, oh, thank you. I would say it would be the Widows.
Who the fuck is the leader?
That's the nigga. He's supposed to have a giant head.
Oh, Abomination.
And
was that a She-Hulk? Oh, wait, no.
That was 2008. That's why it's all connected.
That's hard. Cause 2008 movie, that nigga is him. Oh,
and he made Abomination.
And the Red Hulk. That's wild.
And that's why also Abomination is connected to Steve, because Abomination in the comics, Abomination was exposed to double the amount of gamma radiation that Bruce was. So like he's supposed to be like, in terms of like if they were both transformed, he's supposed to be like naturally twice as strong as Hulk. So in a fight, like when they're first fighting, he's usually mopping his ass, like ragdolling him until Hulk gets stronger from getting angry. Then they like level each other out.
Damn, Red Skull kind of cute. Cindy, you can't even see that nigga. That's 2 pixels. I don't even know why you.
I just see TV.
I was like, why? You could have said red. Nah, I know.
Well,
he's not bald.
He's
not bald.
There's only one bald.
Abomination kind of
No, Abomination is bald.
Abomination bald.
I can't see Abomination for nothing.
Bro, I can't see that shit.
I'm looking at, gang. That shit that's a blur or some fucking tan shit.
They did make his ass brown. It's crazy as hell. So I'd say weakest would be the Widows from the Red Room, because technically they do have a serum. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know if they do or don't, because again, seeing that little like 5'0" woman tossing around grown men and shit, she would have to have a serum. I don't think that's just pure skill.
They ain't got the Widows. They ain't got none of the Widows on here though.
That's also correct. So so theoretically the Widows would be like the least strongest.
Nah, I see.
Why is Winter Soldier and Bucky Barnes on this bitch? The same person.
Wait, who?
Oh, the Winter Soldiers.
So all of the Russian motherfuckers. I forgot there was more than them.
Yeah. So yeah, weakest would be like the Widows if they do have a serum. The next weakest to them, I would say, would be Red Skull. Because he does have a serum, but I don't think it's like anything crazy. I think it's like what Bucky said, regular. It's the run of the mill. it's there.
Yeah, it's just there.
But what does the run of the mill even contain of? Like, because Steve is clearly not the run of the mill. So.
Steve's is like it was like the perfect formula for the serum. I don't know exactly what makes it perfect, because it's literally just the rest, how the rest of them work. Like it like boosts your stats, makes you more of yourself.
I think it's Steve that's supposed to make it more special.
I guess so.
His character is like the whole, when it goes off of like your morals and shit like that.
Because I think it was like it may have been perfect with like the effects and like how potent it was. Because Red Skull's was an imperfect version. That's why he has a red skull. Like it was something. I think it just like that's why though. Like it what's it called? It started I don't know why I'm thinking malfunctioning. It's not malfunctioning his face. Like deforming. It's not deforming his face. It was malfunctioning. But it did. Like it deformed the fuck out of his face. That's why his face is red like that in his skull.
Imagine you. What's happening to me, Doctor? Your face malfunctioning.
Your face malfunctioning.
I don't know. I don't know the code.
Nah,
the code.
He can headbutt him for real. You funny as hell. Oh, that's why she said he's hot, because she said she sees bald. I'm crying.
That's all she needed to see.
It was perfect because Tony's dad worked on it and they couldn't remake it.
That's what they say,
but it's like nigga too. He died too. Erskine or whatever.
Erskine, yeah. He's the one that made it. And that's why they're saying it couldn't be remade. But it's like there's so many other versions that are arguably better. So I don't know what makes it. I don't know what makes it perfect. I don't know. But yes, the Winter Soldiers I think on paper would mop.
Which one's the best? Which one would be better though for MCU at least? Cause
Sentry's not on here, but in terms of like better, so okay.
For sure.
So Widows, Red Skull.
Yeah.
I'd put Red Guardians above Red Skull, just because it's the only reason. Like he himself is not a potent fighter. I don't really think he was bred to be a fighter. He's always talking about the glory days and like how he was like Russia's like main man, but really Bucky was Russia's main man. They weren't really going to Red Guardian. Even though he's an OG and I love Red Guardian. He's basically just a dad with a super soldier serum. He's got a dad bod. He still has the strength and speed, but it's very much just a dad that has that shit. So that's why he's like above the Widows and Red Skull, but he's like the third to the bottom. Okay. Scaling above him, I would say would be Bucky. Bucky's soldier serum because it's I think
You
Hydra's
think
best.
Bucky is better than
The
Red Guardian?
Yes.
Really?
I believe so.
I don't see. I mean, I guess, but Red Guardian got some pretty strong feats. Bucky don't really have strength feats as much.
I think it's because they just don't show it.
Wow.
I thought that was an intentional thing. Like they don't show it because they wanted it to seem like his Sam
His
isn't a lot of
knowledge.
ain't that strong. That's
Maybe.
what I always thought at least. But.
So I'd say like Red Guardian and Bucky's could be interchangeable. I think it could be interchangeable. Nah, it's got to be Bucky's. Because if in Captain America and the Winter Soldier, if y'all remember, there was like the fight scene on the trucks that the Flag Smashers, U.S. Agent, Falcon, and Bucky were on. And Falcon, like they knew they had to get to the trucks. Falcon flew and Bucky ran on foot. There was only one time where we saw Red Guardian run on foot to catch up to something, and it's when they were flying the plane out of, I think it was out of Russia.
Yeah.
Something he had to like catch up to.
Run the avalanche and shit in the first one.
It wasn't even the avalanche. It was before. It was like the very beginning of the film when they were all younger. They were flying away somewhere. It wasn't like an airlines plane. It was like a personal.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're right.
That was like the
kids and shit.
Yeah, that was like the only time he like ran, but I don't think it was like as fast as Bucky. Like not only catching up to like, I mean, he was catching up to like trucks, but like that the trucks had like gaps on them, and he's still like he sees that looking booking it.
I haven't seen no one do something like that except for Rogers. That nigga was out running a fucking motorcycle.
I was about to say Civil War. He did that too in Civil War. They were running in the highway.
No, Bucky wasn't. He was on a motorcycle. Steve was.
He was running at first, then he snatched the motorcycle.
Yeah, he said
right. Yeah, you're right.
But I would say Bucky and Red Guardian are still interchangeable.
I can see that.
Above them would be Isaiah Bradley.
I would agree with that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Wait, the Winter Soldiers would be above them.
True.
Because in Civil War, he was 1v1 in the Winter Soldier and lost.
That nigga lost.
But
then
above,
he got serious and then he beat that nigga ass. So I think it was like he was just sparring with him. That's why he lost.
maybe so.
When the doctor was like, "Get me out of here," the same one pressed up. He said, "Shrink, mink."
Bro.
You're right.
Started walking.
So it could, I think it could be interchangeable.
It could be interchangeable between all three of them, really. Yeah.
Right, between all three. But above all three of them would be Isaiah.
Yeah.
So he was like, his serum was like, it's effective, but it was like kind of fucked up because like, it was basically just them experimenting on him. And he wasn't the first one they experimented on. They experimented on like multiple black men because of the times back then. And most of them died, and he was the only one that didn't die. So it was kind of just like trial and error. Oh, this worked on this guy.
He's not the Winter Soldier anymore, but I haven't watched the movie yet.
Like he's weaker. I don't know. I wouldn't say he's weaker. I wouldn't say he's weaker.
I think he's weaker.
Llama was saying that Bucky's weaker since he's not the Winter Soldier. A lot of people have also been saying that.
He's weaker since he's a regular nigga?
Since he stopped
Is he
being
Barnes? Nah.
I don't
you could argue he lost aura.
I would say he lost aura.
I would say that about
I don't think he's anything weaker, especially because his bionic arm is better.
You also gotta remember, we've seen a lot of him since Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier was his peak. He was in that movie. In Civil War, he was in those two movies as like a main villain kind of. So of course he gonna be like in the spotlight. But like Infinity War, what the fuck we throw a Bucky one-on-one fight scene at? What we finna throw a Bucky one-on-one fight scene in the Endgame? Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's not a single.
Lost the he probably lost the ruthlessness, but I don't think he's like a worse fighter for that.
Ruthlessness. Yeah, for sure.
But so the reason why I put Isaiah above him is because Isaiah, in Captain America: Winter Soldier, the TV show, Isaiah, like when he saw Sam and Bucky again, like he remembered Bucky because they did fight each other like way back when. And he said, "Oh yeah, I remember you. Like I whooped your ass and took your arm too." Like he whooped Bucky and he took his like first metal arm. So that's why I scale him above Bucky because they did fight each other and he did whoop his ass and he sent him packing back to Hydra.
That's hard.
Isaiah back in the day, he was that guy. He still is that guy. He's just older now, but like that's why I would put Isaiah above Bucky serum. Mm-hmm. Now the Flag Smashers and U.S. Agent, I would for sure put them above Isaiah.
What the fuck is Flag Smasher? The terrorist niggas from Captain America?
Yes, they're Super Soldier terrorists.
Yes, from the TV show.
Ass niggas, I'm putting them right next to Winter Soldiers.
On paper, they're supposed to be weaker. When they wrote it, for some reason, they were able to contend with Walker and Sam and Bucky. Well, okay, so because again,
I mean, anybody can contend with Sam, like.
Right. So U.S. Agent John Walker and the Flag Smashers, they have the same serum. They were given the same ones. and their serums are like on paper they're stronger than everybody else I just listed, even Steve's. Without the writing, it is stronger.
You gotta be without the writing, cause that
Correct.
ass.
That's why I didn't.
It took 4 they asked to carry 1 wall.
That's why I didn't say Steve yet. I haven't listed where Steve's at on this list. But that's that like on paper, their strength and everything, their speed is like the best one in terms of like anything that's not Gamma or writing related. They are the strongest ones in terms of super soldiers. In that little diagram. I don't know. I forget what it was. I mean, the guy that made it got shot by Baron Zemo in the show, but I don't really remember what he did differently that made it more potent. But they just have a more potent version than Steve's, so like they are like faster, stronger than everybody else I listed off. That I believe. So that's why they would be like next. Yeah, they'd be above Isaiah. I guess kind of like the middle ground in terms of like
U.S. Agent, Flag Smashers, and who else?
U.S. Agent and Flag Smashers.
Oh, they're stronger than Isaiah.
They're stronger than everybody else that I listed.
Yeah, everybody else so far.
And Isaiah, yes, including Isaiah.
Can we?
I guess.
Can we put
that nigga U.S.
like,
Agent weak as shit though?
He's strong. Like for a super soldier.
What?
For a super soldier, he's strong.
I gotta look up game feats. I don't remember him doing shit. That nigga struggled to carry a wall on ThunderBolts.
For a super soldier, he is strong. That's what I'm saying. For a super soldier, he's strong.
That's true. I'm also comparing niggas to Steve, and I gotta stop doing that.
That's why, again, Steve is like...
I can't compare niggas to Steve.
Yeah, because he's bullshit. It's bullshit, basically.
He is. He glazed.
He's glazed.
He's glazed.
I would be thinking, like, really, when you think about all these things compared to Steve, he won't be in all.
And that's the thing, because John, like, on paper, John is, like, U.S. Agent is stronger and more, like, physically capable than Steve.
I mean, yeah, he would be, too, because he...
Yeah.
He
wasn't a fucking malnourished.
That's the thing. When he got the serum, he was already like peak human, and then his serum was already an advanced version of the serum on top of his peak human stats. So it just boosted his shit to even more degrees.
Now, with that being said, I'm about to throw this idea out, and y'all want to tell me how y'all think about it. What about Isaiah Bradley Prime? Not old.
Prime Isaiah.
Prime Isaiah Bradley.
I think Prime Isaiah.
How do we feel about? How do you think he would be
in this lineup?
Right.
Yeah.
And,
I would say he's interchangeable with U.S. Agent and the Flag Smashers. For me, Prime Isaiah. I think he'd be interchangeable with Flag Smashers in the U.S.
I thought he would have been right there next to Steve. If he was able to beat Bucky ass and take the arm off, and
you're right.
Like you snapped this nigga arm
you're
off.
Right.
That's
even Steve was stalemating Bucky.
Well, that's also I feel like that's also because Steve was kind of holding back a lot.
Yeah, that's a relationship that's definitely I feel like based on like.
I feel like if Steve was really on some like.
I'm
gonna kill this nigga.
Yeah, I don't know this nigga. I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, that nigga was curling a helicopter. I ain't see Bucky do nothing like that yet. I ain't see nobody with a fucking super soldier do the shit Steve be doing for real though. So, but it's glazing.
That's the hard thing. It's like Steve does this, but it's like, oh, but he's.
But it's glazing. That nigga was holding Thanos' arm. Mind you, that nigga Thanos was out-strengthening Spider-Man with 2 fingers on the gauntlet. And that nigga Rogers was able to push back his arm? No.
Yeah, okay.
Who wins, Captain America or Kyle Crane?
Or who?
Kyle Crane. He's the main character in Dying Light.
Oh, because he's also a super soldier too, isn't he?
It would still be Cap because of writing. The writers don't glaze Kyle that hard. They don't glaze him that crazy.
You heard that? You heard your folks.
They glaze him, but it's not that crazy. You know, I would say Cap would win that. It might be like mid-tier difficulty.
Never forget when Captain America outstrength Spider-Man by jumping in the air and twirling his body.
He said no writing, just fighting. Just fighting?
No writing, just fighting. I mean, Kyle...
He gets
outstrength Spider-Man by jumping in the air and twirling.
That's the question.
No,
that's a feat. Can he do that? Well,
Kyle is like a pseudo superhuman without getting anything. He's kind of just that guy in the game. But like without the writing, without Cap's like glazed writing. Ooh, damn. Well, okay, are we talking about Kyle with the new game coming up, or is this still like Kyle before the new game? Because if it's before the newest game, then I'd say Cap would win with high difficulty. In the new game, Becoming the Beast, new game, yeah, Kyle would win that. I'd say Kyle would win with medium to high difficulty. With the new game coming out, without writing, of course, without the glazed writing.
We had to make sure no glazers.
Because Kyle Crane is the dude's a demon, especially in the game. Because Lava and I were watching the gameplay trailer for the newest Dying Light coming out. We got to play that on stream or at some point because it's 4-player. But that nigga's. We should have reacted to that. We should react to that because it's some crazy shit that man does. It's so cool. It's so fucking cool. But yeah, I would say Cap high difficulty in Dying Light 1, Dying Light the Beast, Kyle mid to high difficulty. We still can. Yes, we can. Eventually. Let me try to speak to this list. After that, I would say Leader isn't really a super soldier. He's got a bit of Hulk blood in him, but like it's still like.
I think it's like the serums in his brain had that.
Basically,
you have a 77% chance of this fight going my way.
Like, he was doing that shit like that.
But yeah, so after that, I would say Hulk would have like the next best serum. Pretty much, yeah, Hulk would be the next best one because everybody else in the list is connected to Hulk's blood, which is his son, his cousin, the Leader, even Red Hulk.
Son in the story? Was that a She-Hulk?
It was a She-Hulk. Yeah, that's why you don't. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, he
just showed up. It's my son.
I didn't know they kind of like threw him off the side.
Is that why he not popping up? That's the way of writing him out of the story from now
on. That's the thing. There's a lot of new characters that got introduced and never been talked about since, like including Shang-Chi. Man has not showed up in anything since 2021.
Same with Thor's daughter.
I forgot he even had a daughter. Gore's daughter is a doc.
Yeah,
but yeah, so Hulk's blood. Abomination is kind of like it's like a little bit higher in terms of like Hulk's blood because he was given a actual super soldier serum and then given Hulk's blood, so he's like a steroid Hulk. So like it'd be Hulk and then Abomination and then Sentry. That would be my little list right there.
But you didn't even list Rogers in there, but I assume that Rogers would be underneath Hulk.
He's on top. Because of writing.
Because of writing. Somehow glazes him to fucking.
They probably will find a way to make Steve Rogers box Sentry.
That's what I'm saying. Now, on paper, Steve is like, I agree, level with Isaiah. Steve would be level with Isaiah. Without the glazed writing, he'd be level with Isaiah.
I feel on paper, if we're assuming, Isaiah was obviously in the army and whatnot, and probably I would assume more fit than Steve. I can see him.
Isaiah would edge out. Yeah, for sure.
A little bit above Steve.
For sure. And then,
he's already naturally more athletic.
Everybody was compared to Steve's stats, his base. Shit.
I take ThunderBolts as one of the best MCU films.
One of the best.
Woo!
Niggas be throwing that shit out way too much.
I think in terms of underlying messages, yes.
Barry Black, yo, what's good with you? How you feeling? How you doing?
Yo. Oh, he said, hate to bring it back up, but the devs of Dying Light the Beast said it's gonna be like Dying Light 1 gameplay wise and like the theme for Dying Light 2 parkour. That's what it looks like, and I'm really excited for that. Guys, don't forget, Hulk is gonna be in the new Spider-Man, and Shang-Chi is gonna be in the new Doomsday. That's what we've been hearing. We don't, Sentry's gonna rip off Cap's arm, and he's gonna hit bro with I could do this all day. Crazy.
He goes. Facts though.
He would. Yeah. So Tom, that is definitely a take. I think in terms of underlying theme, it's one of the best ones because like the themes about this film and the message that it's getting across, I think is a very important message and a very good one. Especially with how they told it. Being one of the best MCU films, I could slightly agree with one of the best. I would say
one of the best.
I think it's one of the.
So when we say one of the best, like, are we saying
what? What are we comparing it to?
That's what are we putting it in the top 5?
So we compare it to the best.
It's one of the best. Like, is that like top 5? Like in your top 5 will be considered as one of the best.
I would say it's in the top 10 for me.
Top 10 is more fair. I think I could put.
But if I feel like
I can look back at
top
every
10
Marvel movie. I don't know if Thunderbolts is still
I feel like if you put something in top 10,
is it really one of the best things? That's a.
By the way, Barry Black is Gil. Nigga, aren't you streaming?
Probably not. He usually don't stream past a certain time.
Gucci Gang is stuck in my head. Help.
Gucci Gang, 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 Gucci Gang. And it's like the whole song. You just keep saying that over and over again.
Something like that.
There's a whole lot of Gucci.
You feel me? There's a whole lot. No, man. But I don't think I would put it as one of the best. Because for me personally, if something's in your top 10, if something like your 9th movie of all time, I feel like it's like
it's not really the best. It's one of the nicer ones.
Like 9th of all,
enough.
like, you know.
Like top 5.
So I would say like top 5 would be like one of the best, and I couldn't put.
I would put ThunderBolts in my top 10.
I can't put ThunderBolts in my top 5.
I don't know if I put it in my top 5.
So I couldn't. So I couldn't put it in one of my. I couldn't say it's one of the best.
It's not even possible because I already got 3 taken up by Avengers movies.
Yeah.
So it's like 3 of them already Avengers movies. 4 of them like really Avengers movies because Civil War. It ain't an Avengers movie, but it's an Avengers movie.
It's an Avengers movie, yeah.
And then the 5th one.
See, I already got.
It's between 2008 Hulk and the first Iron Man movie for me. That'd be my
I got an Iron Man in there for sure.
It'd be between those 2 though. That's a hard one for me.
I don't know in what order, but I know at least 3 of them would be
Avengers movies. Wait, let's be honest. Those are the best movies in Marvel though.
Would probably be Endgame is in there top 5. I just like the way people pull up at the.
You really wouldn't put Endgame at top 1?
I don't know.
What would be beating Endgame in your opinion for Marvel then? Like what movie would beat out Endgame?
Hopefully the newest ones.
For the nostalgia,
The newest
realistically,
The newest ones.
like Doomsday and shit.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
that. I thought he meant the newest movies. I said, nigga, what? Captain Marvel 2? That shit gonna beat out Endgame for you, nigga?
Definitely not. Definitely not. Red Skull's my top one. The rest trash. You're funny as hell, Senna.
I'm not even surprised with her ball loving that.
Damn. You see my message about the teaser? You said he's in the. It was confirmed he was on the chairs.
oh, who's on chips?
And you mean with the Illuminati?
Who's on
Ooh,
chips?
Shang-Chi?
Oh yeah, his name wasn't there for Doomsday.
Yeah.
Oh, those chairs. Yeah,
Those
yeah.
chairs.
His name was on there.
Racing message. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I enjoy so much more grounded characters. Different story.
Yeah, and that's valid. I love.
Which
Yeah,
are
those
more
are
big
great.
scale in the bad Thunderbolts and refreshing take. Oh yeah, I mean definitely having some grounded. Everything don't gotta be about fighting multiverses and
Yeah, I agree
12
100%.
dimensions about like bigger isn't always better.
Better, yeah. I mean, that's a good take on it. Yeah, like, that's part of the reason why, like, I don't agree with it, but I understand it. Like, that's why Sam Wilson doesn't take the super soldier serum, because he wants to be like a grounded hero that like people can aspire to become. Whereas
Well,
like
nigga, in this world, every nigga can get a superhero serum. So go ahead and
Might as well just drink that shit. And I ain't gonna hold.
drinking is
It
crazy.
would help
I
him.
don't think that's how that works.
some of them work like that.
I ain't drinking. That shit probably tastes like ass.
John
Oh, it
Walker,
tastes like
U.S.
that for sure.
U.S. Agents was like a little vial. He
Yeah,
just, they didn't show him doing it, but he probably.
You wouldn't drink.
It was a little
because
shot.
If it tastes like ass, what about
I'll drink
I'm
it.
finna.
what about
In GTA.
The GTA.
Oh,
That shit sounds
That-
crazy.
oh,
That shit like
I'm
wild.
gonna work out.
right? Yeah, we talking.
I'm
You
gonna
feel
work
me?
out.
I'm finna start dancing.
That's the move.
That's the move.
But
Would you
like I
eat
said, it was-
a side question? Would you
I
eat
was trying to.
a One Piece fruit, a double fruit?
if I didn't know what it was?
I mean, it tastes like I guess.
Without knowing what it is, it's
I'm okay,
crazy.
no.
I don't think I'll take. Actually, yeah, 'cause I didn't realize I don't know how to swim, so it wouldn't change shit for me. I was like, hell no, I can't risk it. Then I was like,
He's
wait,
like, oh,
wait,
wait.
nigga, I don't know how to swim. Ain't shit changing for me.
But it's gonna taste like ass. Everybody
Okay,
say
nigga,
this shit
I'm
tastes
not
like
eating
ass.
for the taste.
What do you
I'm
wait?
eating for
That's
the power.
Same thing for the serum.
You have
Who
to
gives-
fit-
you know what I'm saying? You just
Well,
get it for the power.
it depends on like what serum
I'm
you get,
drinking the
because
serum.
You
the
know,
one that John them got, I'm telling you, it was literally just a shot. It was a little
true.
vial, like they just. Everybody else kind of got a fucked over version. Like Red Guardian, I think was just similar to Steve's. Like they got hooked up to some shit, and then they like, oh, I got injected. Similar to Bucky.
Yeah.
Red Skull, he did inject himself with it, and then it just
So you
started.
got injections?
No, he was in.
I thought he got vapor.
He did. No, you're right. He was in a tube.
They put him in like this big ass casket.
Yeah.
I just assumed it was like a bunch of smoke. Just
It was a lot of shit. It was Vita rays and it was vapors. I think it might have been some gamma. Which is why some people try to make it make sense that he's like glazed because he had some gamma in his serum, which is weird.
Might go through some vibranium and
I heard-
antimonium in it too.
I heard you got a BBL.
Who got a BBL? Bro,
You.
someone time send it out or do something with her in the messages, gang. I'm tired of her talking about this BBL shit.
This not Twitch. I don't know. Can we?
She be texting me about a damn BBL.
Nigga, texting is
You
crazy.
feel me?
She wanna see that
She
BBL,
3 in the
right?
morning.
What's she doing? You got that BBL?
You still got that BBL?
Come on.
Nigga, huh?
Come on.
For this other, so oh, what was my question?
I don't know. Before the BBL
It was about
question?
devil fruits, taste, so
Oh yeah, that was a side question. My real question was, what did y'all think they're gonna do with Sentry / Void? Cause you already know I think he'll take a time bomb to be
He
opened up
is.
in a worst. It's gonna be the worst possible situation, and I feel like that nigga just will be a shadow in the sky, and they're gonna be what the fuck?
I think they might use him. Not to cut you off, my bad.
No, go ahead. That's the most I was gonna say.
I think they're gonna use him to probably show the power scaling in Doomsday and Secret Wars.
That's what I was thinking.
Because how Secret Wars happens in the comics is that Thanos pulls up on Doom, and Doom already has like the powers of the Beyonder, I think.
Oh, fuck.
But Thanos pulls up on Doom, and then Doom just like punches a hole in his chest and then rips out his entire spine with his head attached to it. And that was just to show how powerful Doom is at that point. So because there is no Thanos, unless they're doing the multiverse Thanos, they could have Sentry fill in that role. Hopefully not, because I kind of like Bob. But
Not my
Dude
nigga
pulled up and
Bob.
murdered Bob. That was
we'll
too
see. 'Cause
wild.
I think he might show up to just like be a part of the, because like the next set of power scaling in the MCU is already being like upscaled tremendously. So
Which
that
got
might
me
be it.
thinking about like, cause we was talking about this like Shang-Chi. Like if the power scaling get too high, it'll be even this new Avengers.
Oh,
What are they gonna
The
do?
attenders?
Tom, the soundtrack was really good, by the way. Sorry about that.
Listen, I already told you how this finna go.
Mhm.
Sam finna build his team.
Yes.
Then we finna have
That's the real
the
Avengers.
attenders be there. And then we finna have Fantastic Four pop up.
Fantastic.
Then all three of them finna meet each other. Probably have a little Treyway fight. You feel me?
Yeah.
Come together and take down Doom. But I think Reed also might fix Sentry. Like,
Yeah.
oh, nobody else can do it, and all that. And then Reed Richards pull up like, oh, this basic math type shit.
Oh, you just have a.
You know,
like,
why didn't
that's-
y'all do this? Because we didn't think of it.
You feel me?
Mm.
So it's gonna be some slight work.
You think they can fix?
I think the
Sentry?
attenders are
Wakanda?
yeah, they're not the attenders. I think the Avengers is gonna be way stronger than the attenders though.
I mean,
Like
yeah.
the team that
100%.
Sam would build is like
Realistically,
what
100%,
Sherry,
yeah.
Sh-
Shang-Chi.
what, is her name
Shang-Chi,
Sherry?
Shuri.
Shuddy?
Shuri.
Thank you. I think Shuddy, Shang-Chi. Actually, I don't think Shang-Chi.
No.
No, his name was already confirmed for Doomsday, right?
Yeah.
So I do think Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
That's right. I
Shang-Chi.
forgot. I think Shang-Chi.
Thought there was a bug on.
I think Kate Bishop.
Get to be a show.
Kamala Khan or Camila Khan, whatever her name is.
Kamala Khan.
Kamala Khan,
Kamala
thank
Khan.
you. I thought he might have some of them on his team.
I mean,
He got big more.
He got
He
bigger
gonna have
hitters
niggas
for
that
sure.
can actually box.
for sure. Other again, all they really got is Sentry and some super soldiers.
They
Which,
even got that nigga.
yeah, I mean they got.
They got Bob. They ain't
They
got
got-
Sentry.
They
nigga.
got Void really. He ain't gonna hold.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
They got Void
You got
for real.
Void for real.
Which that nigga like you like. Void don't know who's friend and who's foe. He just like.
Oh, he knows. He knows exactly who's trying to foe. He's just doing shit, bro. He wants everybody to be in the void.
Like, you Void. Hey, you Void. Eh.
Especially when he saved that little girl. I already knew what was gonna happen. I saw that shit coming a mile away. He said the girl. She said poof. He said fuck them kids. She going in the void too.
But after
That
coming
shit
all
had
the way
my-
off guard.
I saw that
Bro.
shit coming, bro. They lingered on it too hard, and I already knew Void was in the sky. I'm like, okay,
Here it
there's
is,
no way
yeah.
y'all just showing her and she's not gonna get.
Said-
And that's how quick it happened. Just like that, dude. Just like that.
See, we was
I
also
thought
talking
niggas
about.
was dead at that point too.
What
I
we
ain't
hope,
know.
right. We actually, I'm hoping that they,
You still gotta be. They're all funny as hell, bro.
I'm hoping that they point out or like reference this in other shows, like other TV shows
Oh.
and movies that comes out. Like I hope, cause like obviously it's a big thing in New York, right?
Yes.
It gotta be.
Oh,
It's
right.
new Avengers.
That's what I'm like. For if they don't reference this, like, oh, what happened when everybody just turned into, everybody started
Everybody
reminiscing
became
about
black.
their.
Everybody was black.
You know, if they don't say that, like I feel like that's kind of stupid.
Cops in New York was having nightmares of that shit.
I can't shoot that.
What I'm about to do is shoot myself? I'm black!
I'm black! No!
Why me? Why? They heartbroken. Ugh! She hideous, nigga. I'd be terrified if I saw that shit in real life. Oh! She's like she should be in what do they call that? Boys Club?
Damn, Boys Town?
You been tanner recently?
Damn.
You looking tan as fuck. What does that mean?
Damn.
Sin, explain that. Explain what you mean by that.
Ooh.
What do you mean tan?
What do you mean?
She said you look tan?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
I thought you looked tan to her pasty ass.
Damn.
How are they planning to keep him Bob from...
mozzarella cheese.
How are they planning on keeping Bob? How they planning? I believe... I mean, it's been... So the time skip was 14 months, a year and some change. So I feel like they definitely already got, like, basically, okay, nigga, you just not finna do nothing. Like, and that's the only way to keep Bob or Void in check.
Unless they rewrite his power, then it's like, oh, he doesn't have to become Void every time he becomes Sentry, because
that's the only way they could. But
they already said at the end of the credit scene.
That's why he didn't do anything. He's
like,
oh, if I become
Sentry,
I'm gonna Void out.
And then I don't even think it's gonna be like we was talking. I feel like Void will come out in the sense of like one of them will get murked, like Red Guardian or something like that, and his emotions will take over.
They better not kill my boy.
And he gonna be.
But it's that nigga Walker. I'm about some Red Guardian.
They better.
The sheep.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Peggy.
You look like you've been kissed by the sun. The sun loves me.
There you go.
Oh, they are technically super. They're not super soldiers, but they were part of like a super soldier experiment.
That is true.
Honestly, most characters are, because even Spider-Man is a result of an attempted super soldier serum creation.
That's also true.
Like he is an attempted super soldier creation from Oscorp. Yeah, we're gonna figure out how they're gonna do that. Tom.
Yeah,
we don't really know.
We don't know.
We'll all just have to find out at the same time. Y'all better say happy birthday to Lion.
We did, of course. Did you? Tell us to do something. How about you do something?
I actually think I said happy birthday to me like 3 days later.
Damn.
Ain't no way you trying to tell us to do it, but you don't even know how to do it yourself.
No, she said happy birthday to me. I just thought it was weird that she was telling y'all to do it.
Oh.
But like my birthday was like 3 days ago. She late.
Oh, bro.
Can't wait for that doomsday and that secret invasion, bro.
You already know.
Oh my god, secret invasion. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good.
Gas. But
No, I'm joking. That secret invasion was a flop.
It was. I'm not gonna let you.
Never watched it.
Damn.
You lucky. No, I'm not sure you watched the first episode.
Huh?
You watched the first episode?
Oh.
We all watched it together.
Yeah, you right.
They did my girl 30.
I forgot about that.
I'm heated about that shit.
Maria! Wait. All right, before we end the stream, because you're about to. I do want to see. What
that was
it?
really the only crazy shit that happened in that show.
Your community.
Yeah.
Oh, in the very ending. Because they did that in Secret Invasion with, like, the president, or not the president, but, like, dude who was, like, I don't fucking remember, the nigga that was in the show, that they were trying to protect the whole time. Then they ended with him being like, oh, we're gonna, like, nip this in the bud, and, like, they started, like, shooting everybody and, like, arresting people, and they couldn't tell the difference between the scrolls and that.
I can't even remember that, dude.
Tom said, gotta go. He had fun, and he subscribed. We want to say thank you so much. We want to say thank you before you dip. Thank you for subscription.
So much,
tell your friends, tell your family.
And thanks for the conversation, man. Great.
But yeah, I mean, that was some great. We're gonna do this every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we're gonna be talking about TV shows, what we be watching. We got a Patreon about watching stuff too, and things like that as well. So just thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Okay, I'll continue. I just want to say that before you dip. Sorry.
No, we were just talking about the inner secret invasion.
I can't remember. You mentioned that. I was like, oh.
This
It's Josh?
It's Josh.
Cupid's Bane is crazy.
We're going to listen to a minute to see. I wasn't expecting.
Is it Josh?
That's why I was not
It
expecting.
don't sound like how he talks, at least.
Bro, thank
Like,
you.
when he
Cause
talk-
I was like,
Like, when he talk, he do not sound like this. That's how I'm like listening, like, okay,
Right.
hey, do your thing.
hold on.
Cupid's Bane, I see you, gang. I can see him.
Hold on.
I can see him. He gonna be up there one day with Tay Swift and shit.
Hold on.
This shit tough.
This
This
shit
shit
kinda-
I'm downloading SoundCloud just so I can put this on my playlist.
This shit kind of what?
This actually go hard, gang. You need to drop this on the tube for real.
Voice is also good.
What's his name? Shura?
Shuha.
Shuha. What?
Hey!
This nigga turn!
This hard. What?
This shit tough! Josh, how you not gonna tell us you make music?
You feel me?
I think he briefly mentioned it once, or maybe Senna and Llama mentioned it, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I do that." Like, what do you mean? Oh yeah.
That's
That was. I'm playing that in the car when I go home.
That shit was gas. Boney and nigga, YouTube, SoundCloud, all that. The way he spitting.
Shit.
He playing the instruments too?
That's I don't know.
man. He doing everything, man.
Hey. Okay.
Revoice it? That's the name of this one?
Revoice it. Mm-hmm.
Hey, he don't just look like Gustavo. He make music like him too. I see you, Josh.
Hold on. Oh. Hey, this.
Yo, guess who's in the chat?
Not gonna this. Yo.
Josh and you.
Hell yeah, baby.
This is actually the type of music I would play while playing a very destructive game like
Oh yeah.
Prototype 2 or some shit.
Disco.
Dead-
Dead of Disco.
Dead of Disco?
Mafia. I've been on a little bit of a Mafia binge playing all three of them.
You was
Free
rapping
gas.
my music. We sure
Shit, I
was.
play this bitch. Listen to. I play this bitch while. Like listen to this bitch while I'm playing Red Dead. I ain't gonna hold it.
Licking?
Licking.
You're oh.
Licking.
Oh, I already know what I'm
I
about
see
to do.
I see the red dot pop up on the
Nigga,
map.
ow.
Alright, get off my horse. Go for a run.
Right, I got this.
I'm a boom, boom.
Seafood. You on a leaderboard, Josh?
Perfect to play with seafood.
Oh, I can see that too. He's on the leaderboard Dead at the Disco. That's all showing like that 50K shit.
Oh, that is. Damn. Okay, Josh. I can see also Prototype 100%.
Oh, you already.
Yeah, look, I never played Prototype, but from what I've seen on the videos,
Man.
I can definitely, bro, fuck some
What?
shit up to.
Even I even play some old
Honestly, I run
Infamous.
solos in Fortnite with this bitch.
Infamous, Solos, Fortnite, Gears of War.
Gears of War would go
We're also
crazy.
we
God
got
of War too, honestly.
Oh, that would go insane.
we definitely got 2 games we're gonna play in August. Dying Light, the Beast comes out in August, and I think
The Beast? What is that? Oh, that.
that's the next Dying Light
name for
game.
Dying Light?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then there's
My mom
Gears
says
of War
hi.
comes out for PlayStation.
Hey.
Hi, Mom! I don't know who Mom was saying hi to.
Gills, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, what up, Mom?
You
I
know
was
what
right
I'm
there.
saying?
That is my
That's
mom.
my mom.
Already top 50 for all the songs. Okay.
I say smacking him on my dad. He ain't sunflower seeds.
Good
Hold on.
shit, man. Did you realize we both shook the seat, the peanuts? And that's such a black thing. Oh, yeah.
That's a black thing to do. I don't know about everything like Skittles and nerds.
Yeah, like, why is that a thing? I don't know.
The gambler, man. Not gambler, but like, you know, like the dice.
Could you
just-
please watch the
Yeah,
Dying Light
please,
new
shake
trailer?
the
It's
dice.
like 2 minutes long. I'm begging. Hey, yo.
You gotta make sure I don't get food poisoning.
No. Spaghetti-o.
Nah, but W Josh, that shit, both of them gas.
Fire.
Both of
They
them
got
gas.
me.
We already reminisce about games. We can play with this in the background like it's up. It's
I
up.
did not expect him to
There's
be
a-
so heat like that.
Right, there's a new trailer, Llama, for Dying Light.
I think it's probably the one y'all was talking about.
No, he said there's a new one. Because we talked about the one we were talking about. This is new. We didn't talk about this one yet.
I rage up, but y'all want.
Oh, I'm wrong. It is the one we watched.
Oh, it's
Sometimes,
cool.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
did.
we don't need a little bit on Switch, but we trying to go out on YouTube anyway. But we appreciate the thought of you
Yeah.
rating us. You feel me?
Yeah, thanks,
That's
man. We are
definitely
we're
gas.
Branching out a little bit. We just branching out a little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
the thought, you know, thanks for
Just
the thought.
a little bit.
It's not 2 minutes, dude. That's what he's talking about the trailer.
How long is the trailer?
Well, if he's talking about like the one we talked about, there's like a whole gameplay segment. That's 30 minutes.
Oh.
Really worth the 30 minutes though. But
I mean, yeah, but we got shit to record, y'all.
the new trailer, I don't remember which one you're talking about. The new trailer.
Here, you want to look it up real quick?
I
See
could
what you're
attempt
talking
it.
about. I mean, if we don't see shit, it is what it is.
It was definitely cool hearing y'all or checking my music though.
Right over.
Yeah, dude, it was great.
Know. Go back to you streaming. Go back to entertaining your peoples. But we definitely love your music game. Like that shit was definitely gas. Both of them. We love both of them. I already got that on my Twitch playlist for when I'm playing games in the background.
I just
over.
re-downloaded SoundCloud so I could add that to my playlist.
Like you definitely cooking with that, Josh, for sure, bro.
You said no, y'all don't. What you mean, Senna?
I ended my stream. I've been playing Dead Disco for hours.
Oh, we can stream.
Damn! I thought I could have sworn I just saw you start up a stream. Did I spit on you?
No, I
Okay.
saw it, but I don't think
Okay.
it touched it.
Sorry. I could have sworn I seen Gil. I seen you streaming. And then I seen Waffle Monster streaming. Repo. Then I thought I just seen you boot up Josh for Dead is Disco. Y'all ain't gonna record shit, y'all stand on the stream.
I mean, we have to record stuff for the YouTube content. I would like to stream though.
You know, but you know, plus I mean sometimes I get the weekend. You use that for the weekend stream. You know what I'm saying? Little Friday stream.
Ugly as hell, bro.
No, ugly as a bitch.
Ugly. We're looking at
Tuesday is
that.
usually not my streaming night, but that is cool. It's fun as content. I gotta see what that's about because I see everybody.
I'm excited.
hopping on that bitch.
I like combat games like that.
Let me see. It's on Steam as a demo, right? I'm about to download it.
Oh, I forgot about that shit, dude. That shit.
Is this what you talking about right here?
Yeah, this is. We should watch this.
We should watch it.
It's 2 minutes.
Okay.
A lot of fun. You're right, Long. We should definitely watch this for sure.
The audio's coming through the TV, and I don't feel like plugging up the headphones, so it's just gonna be. It is what it is, y'all. I'm not gonna hold.
Hey, man.
It is what it be.
The demo's dope. I really want to play that demo.
I don't feel like.
He said, show us the screen.
Show the screen. Don't forget to show. I got it down. Can I click it? Fuck.
Right, I guess it's
Piss
first
me
rodeo.
off. Show the screen. You know what? Nah, actually, you feel me? From the rack like this, whole time. Like this is child get. Nah, this child get right here. Oh, this shit crazy.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
I don't know.
Y'all see this?
Damn, graphics real as hell. Ugh.
Yeah.
I should look like
L
Lama.
content.
That's in a future husband. same smell as Kate Baker. I know he's not here.
Ooh,
Kate Baker.
that's your husband. That's crazy.
Oh, that's overly
What is that? That's your age,
He's
gang.
a zombie, man.
As a wife, you shouldn't talk about your husband like that.
Bro.
Don't do that.
You know you can't do better.
Come on. Wait.
It's not. That would have been perfect.
That would definitely work.
Oh my god, dude. Fuck. God damn.
You know, I'm just joking. I love you, said it. As my stepdaughter, for real.
You getting divorced immediately. What the fuck? No, you not. You act like you married him for his money or something.
Married up for his money is crazy.
Immediately.
He look like that. He needs skin surgery.
Feel me? Oh, he bald. She about to go marry him after.
What can you tell me about
All
the
$5.
She's had to divorce a nigga because he grew hair.
Ugh.
He
Oh,
bald.
crazy.
That's her type too.
There you go. The one that's invisible is
Yeah, the one you see.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's
Terrifying.
insane. What you only see is nervous system, the nerves.
I think so. I mean, that's kind of cool.
That's
Terrifying.
actually cool though, but yeah. Oh, what the fuck is that? Look, okay, I don't know. Let me.
You know when these humans pressing me right now, I would have blicked
Yeah,
they
no,
shit up.
we're probably gonna.
Who's you getting pressed, nigga? We in a zombie. What the fuck these things is?
Y'all got these two niggas got the same fucking stance, bro. Same jackass.
You feel me?
Stiff ass arms.
You thought you looked cool.
Look, you see that? Oh, hold on. You see this shit?
What? Oh, you matching up? You matching up?
Stuart Little getting stomped off for us. Crazy.
Yeah, holding a gun like Superman.
Yeah, he said. "Ah."
Right, he. Slight work.
Alright, no reaction.
Mink. Slight work. Slight work.
We can drive too.
Oh,
I'm gonna be overrunning niggas off.
damn. Good shit.
I missed it.
Love it. That's my favorite move.
That nigga's gnarly looking.
Shoddy, that's why I'm using whole gun. He thought he had it. He thought he had it.
Also,
Look.
that thing looks freaky as fuck. I think this is
And
the
that
toad.
shit had hot.
Oh,
That's
Because you remember the zombie that was spitting acid at people and shit?
yeah.
I think this is the next one, like an evolved version.
well, the other one's called frogs.
No, it was toad. So it was the other one called.
So
So
this
this, I guess
Toad
this one will be the
2.0?
frog.
Or a turtle, because I think the guy got a fucking shell on his back.
I think that nigga.
But was it that nigga that was hopping?
That was him. Yeah,
Like, that was
look,
him, right?
He said, "Meow."
Like that's him. God damn.
That fucker will pay for what he did to me.
He started running like he was about to tackle him from a football game, gang.
Bro.
Like I'm got his ass.
But ran out of stamina last second.
He said, Mink. Mink. Mink.
Here it comes, man.
Ooh!
Get that nigga.
Ah! Oh! I can't wait to slam nigga.
That part, that's some anime shit. All this is anime.
Ain't no way I get to Broly that nigga!
Bro.
Oh, that's tough!
Not just that, but
He
like
said-
they're posting up on each other, nigga. He activated his own little
Yeah,
spark
that's-
rage. Caught that shit.
Nigga, they are literally he
Mink,
boxing.
Mink.
They
Oh,
about to
that
throw
was
down,
hard! They both. August
Definitely
22nd,
gas.
2025.
I'm excited for that shit.
See, now, there's something you can pre-order because they have a good.
Oh, that's what bro look like.
She said Smash is crazy. Yeah, it's Kyle.
I
Poor
wish it
Kyle's
was.
so goofy.
I'm more of a
Smash.
third person
Eh.
type of guy, I guess. That's what.
Oh, you said
I'm not
smashing
used to first
right
person
here.
boxing game like that.
You said smashing this right here.
Kyle? Oh, the wild style. Probably.
Yeah, right here. Bro.
He bald.
Shit look trash.
Crazy.
Send a
Send us that shit like
What happened
that.
to the guy?
because this what she play, gang. I'm finna show you exactly what she be playing.
I'll
This
tell him in a
this the
second,
gameplay
I'll-
she wanna see.
Oh, there
Watch
is a
this.
new Invincible game too, a fighting game. I don't know if y'all saw
Invincible got
that.
a fighting game coming out.
I don't know if y'all saw that. It looks It looks okay.
This is the gameplay she want to see game.
Yo,
I'm not gonna
chill,
hold.
because that Joyride go dummy still.
It goes done, but come on.
You not wrong. Turn up, dude. Turn up. You gotta escape the science.
I got y'all.
I don't know if anybody knew that's what you were doing the whole time.
What?
You escaping the science? Like, you were a test subject just trying to escape.
I didn't even know.
Oh, I thought he was still in the jetpack, and they wasn't like.
No, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be like a test subject trying to escape and shit.
I actually didn't know about that.
Turn up, Dizzy.
Heavy ass footsteps. What the fuck? Oh, I'm back in Merc.
Dying Light games are dope. Love them. I love zombie games in general. Hell yeah, man. They're fun as hell.
Now you're ready.
Word Wipe? She said play Word Wipe. Citizen
Word
plays
Wipe?
that Pinata game from like 25 years ago. I don't play that shit. Even Pinata goes hard.
Eva Pinata. I remember that shit. I also remember Slap Monkey.
Damn. Yeah.
I did a video on Slap Monkey as a long time ago.
What was the video?
Me slapping a monkey?
Oh, you were just slapping a monkey?
Yeah. And the game was how fast you can slap the monkey. It was silly.
Wait, you're actually playing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was fucking this entire time.
Nah, this is him.
I saw him clicking. I'm like, wait, is he actually playing this?
This is on YouTube. YouTube just got these games just here.
Interesting. You got
Fair
games
enough.
on YouTube?
Yeah, Netflix got him too now. Kind of weird.
Where's my box?
Yo,
I thought they were gonna
I
smash.
thought these niggas stop you. They don't stop you.
Nuh-uh.
They
Interesting.
just let you walk past. Like, oh, it was an experiment.
You killed him
Feel
anyway,
me?
so.
Alright, y'all don't want to see me play. I go crazy.
He was going
You
crazy.
keep going fast.
I
Alright,
keep going fast.
Play Word White. That's the game I play.
Hey, y'all see these people right here? Y'all should
Everybody
tell.
got done.
Y'all should tell everybody about these people that be streaming right here. They call it DC Studio.
They
They
be
actually
cooking.
gas. They're fire. I'm not gonna hold.
Yeah, they be cooking.
Look at that
bro.
preview. They over there talking. Oh, nigga, they're gas. They're definitely gas, bro.
Yeah,
Gas.
yeah, but
They gas. Check them out. You don't regret it. Shmee?
I love that
Oh.
game, bro. We need more beat 'em ups like that.
Bro.
Oh! I meant to show you another game. Okay, Invincible's one. Can you scroll up a
Yes,
little
I
You showed me
seen
I need to
that
try
one,
Invincible right
and then
now.
scroll up a little bit more. Ill. I don't know if y'all remember Ill. We
Hell
saw
nah.
one trailer like 2 years ago, and it hasn't shown up
I
yet
don't remember.
until now. It hasn't shown up yet until now, though. I want to play this. I want to. So Ill
like
and
a
then
horror game.
it. Yes, it very much is. Ill and then Invincible. I kind of want to react to both of those too.
I heard there was a boxing game too. But then yeah, this.
On the demo, it is. It's like a Mortal Kombat like side scroller fighting. In the Dying Light demo, there's a lot of shit that the character does. Like, he manhandles the zombies basically. One zombie he literally grabs the face and just like crushes it with his hand. It's so dope, dude. It's so fucking dope. It's so dope. But I remember that's another one that's coming out. Y'all, we should react to the Invincible game and the Ill one. Yeah.
Alright, with that being said, see, a lot of reactions we gotta do. We gonna end the stream.
Not a reaction.
The conversation at the
Feel
washroom,
me?
man. Damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
He said they aight.
Alright.
I don't know why he's dethrowing the lightsaber, man. That's AI.
I got it.
He feeling it.
Crazy.
Gotta take my dog out, but y'all keep it chill. Later, Kings.
Later, King.
Later, Josh. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your music, by the way. It was great.
Facts. You
Fire.
cooked.
Definitely fire. Definitely fire.
They were doing it, I think, because they ain't said shit after the trailer feedback.
They-
Who?
Dynamite?
The Invincible? Oh.
Alright, well,
Y'all have a great night, day, evening, morning, all that.
all that. Appreciate everybody came to the stream.
Facts.
We're gonna be here next Tuesday, and we're gonna be on TKG Thursday playing
Not one day, but Tuesday.
Oh, the Shrek film.
another horror game. If you want to see some horror game, TKG
When do we ever say
Thursday.
that?
What you mean?
One horror game.
Thursday. Type shit. Appreciate y'all. The Shrek film.
Bye.